10% off of $10 would be $1.
20% would be $2. I'm so good at that stuff.
Okay, what's 20% of 30? What's 20% of
$6.
What's 20% of 74?
Probably like $14 and some change. Right?
Believe women. I trust you.
Yes, thank you.
I can bring you in some tissues if you want.
Do you want a tissue?
I
can get you a tissue.
That was just like a weird situation.
Well, maybe you should get a tissue.
No, I mean like as an adult, I don't need a tissue.
Well, as an adult, do you want to pick your nose on camera?
As an adult, I'm entitled to do anything with my nose that I care to do.
Totally.
You can pick your friend.
Just own
you can
it.
Pick your
just
nose.
own it.
You can't pick your friend's nose.
Okay.
You can't pick on your friends for picking their nose on the camera.
Okay, so to clarify, you won't be getting a tissue no matter the circumstances for the next hour.
I might get a
hour
tissue.
Too. Okay. Just okay. I also want to preface.
What? Here, there's something in your hair.
Thank you.
Got it.
I'm air drying today, so just bear with me.
Your hair?
Yeah.
Cool.
I showered this morning.
Cool. I'm cool with that. I'm laid back and chill.
I just want to see that I did a juice cleanse yesterday.
Yeah?
So today's going to have to be very go with the flow. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So just bear. Can I tell you a little bit about the juice cleanse?
Sure.
Started my first juice at around 11 because that's
PM
what time
or AM?
PM, AM in the morning.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say,
time I would usually start eating.
You wouldn't want to have a juice
No.
that's going to cleanse you and then lay horizontally.
Yes. No. Yes. 100%.
Yeah. I'm just
Had
guessing.
that juice at like 11. That juice was fine. That was like an almond milky vanilla one. Then we moved on probably about 12:30 to the greens. That one was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next one was beets. That one was a little less fine. And so I had to take matters into my own hands, and I convinced myself that I can eat as long as the food itself could also be found in the juice.
You gonna munch
So
on some beets
What I did
from your
was
garden?
I ate a salad that
Yeah.
was in my trash can with my hands because I was
But juice cleanses.
in such a frenzy.
Juice cleanses really bring out like a very primal area
on
of
the
our.
floor, digging through my trash can. Scary.
Yeah.
Then I had a panini at like 5.
Um,
And so I'm gonna have the rest of the juices. Sorry, that was a juice cleanse. Gonna have the rest of the juices.
juice cleanse. What's it taste like coming back up?
Gonna have the rest of the juices today,
Probably the same.
but not the beet one because that one was just.
All right. Well, I've always had these eyes right here.
Yeah.
I've never had the same old eyes I've always had. They've always looked a little discolored to me. And it's like not genetic. I think it's probably lupus.
Uh-huh.
But or jaundice. But I looked up how to whiten the whites of your eyes, and it was like beet juice.
Oh yeah.
So I was drinking straight up beet juice, like raw dogging it for months. And it tastes like dirt. Like liquid dirt.
It tastes like dirt.
Like
That's
I really
what
don't.
It was.
There's no other way to explain it, and it is thick, like thick liquid dirt. It
Thick
is
liquid dirt.
the
That's exactly
It's the
it.
nastiest shit. I can drink almost anything, and I would send my friends same time every night. Just here's my
Yes.
100% beet juice, and I go. Glug, 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 glug. Pee would be blood colored.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it just goes right through.
I couldn't even drink it. What's crazy is that we 100% know what liquefied dirt would taste like. Even
Well, we both
haven't.
saw eye to eye just now.
Yeah. Love when we
with
do
that
that
description.
Love
It
when
is
we do
crazy.
that.
I would just. Oh, and by the way, it was debunked. Beet juice is like really horrible for you. There's a lot of sugar in it, so I was drinking just
Yeah.
absolute bullshit for 2 months.
Yeah.
And it didn't whiten the whites of my eyes. Look,
No.
I'm sicker than ever.
Canceling beet juice
Beet juice
on
is
this
canceled.
podcast. I don't like beets in general, let
Yeah.
alone beet juice.
Do you like this beat? Boom, booch, boom, boom. Ch.
Can I ask you a
Does
question?
it make you shake your
Yes, I'm
shake your
shivering
body?
in me timbers. Can I ask you a question? Why does that say Brooke dubbing ceremony?
Well, we'll get to that. Dubstep. How do you feel about it? Just kidding. check behind your chair, my lady.
That's so scary. Oh, I'm going to get tangled. Oh, my God. Connor, what did you do?
Oh, yeah. You guys,
I'm seeing like...
I think you have to get on your knee,
Oh,
unfortunately.
but can I just
so
sit?
I think you should probably kneel because it would nullify the
that wouldn't be a good
ceremony. Well, I think we're good, right, on the cameras?
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
kneel.
so I dub you,
Okay.
Lady Brooke.
Thank
Everett.
you. How did you do that?
So I bought you a plot of land
Oh, my God, Connor.
in Ireland. For audio-only listeners, Brooke is officially
Hereafter referred to as the lady.
the Lady Brooke
Connor,
Averick.
Thank you. No, you got it
You're
right
welcome.
the first time.
So now I know Averick. I know. I always second guess
I
myself.
know.
You got to go with your gut.
You have to.
We are now.
Thank you, Connor. And it's my
now,
birthday next week.
It's now Lord and Lady BNC
I'm just like,
MAP.
that is so kind of you.
It's now LNL BNC MAP.
Yes.
So
Thank you. That's really one of the nicest things anyone's ever done for me.
of course it's well.
I'm
that's
gonna
not,
frame this.
That's not the official.
We should hang this up here when we get the chance.
It's coming in the mail. So that one
This is.
was printed here, but there's a card stock one coming.
Can I? How much was this?
I think it's like $50 for a
That's so nice.
one by
of
1 foot
you.
thing. Well, no, don't get too excited
Wow.
because I did opt out of the planting the tree next
Oh.
to our site, only because I don't know.
Wait. So what do we have then?
Well, because you know how like Jewish people get their
I have one.
what?
A tree?
No.
Oh,
the-
okay.
the- when
Sorry.
you-
What were you saying?
I was gonna say, you know how you guys all have your family plots when you die?
Do you not?
No,
What do you have?
I don't know.
You do.
My
That's
dad
not
wants-
like a Jewish thing.
No, my family doesn't need to. We just spent 3 days together. We don't need to be buried next to each other.
I know, but I think it's typical that family members get buried next to each other.
I thought it was like a Jewish thing.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
You already have your plots next to your family?
No.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think our plots are next to each other because let's see.
That kind of sucks. No offense.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we could yell.
I would love to be
Ireland
next
is
to
pretty
you.
small. We
Yeah.
go, hello!
We should go to Ireland.
Yeah, we have to find it.
The camera crew to
Oh,
find our.
So you are plot E7292740. It's hard to tell if that
Is
would be
this
near
the
me.
gift you got me from your targeted ad?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
That really means a lot to me, Connor.
That's my love language is giving gifts.
That's so. Thank you.
Just kidding, it's receiving gifts. So
Well, next week you don't even know what's
Okay,
coming
cool.
for you.
that's exciting.
That's-
You know what my love language is not?
What?
Physical touch.
I do know that.
Makes me sick to my stomach.
I know, and that's okay.
Anyways, I was excited to start with that.
Thank you.
That's
That was an awesome opening, and I'll treasure that forever.
Good, my lady. I gotta
Um,
stop saying that. It's actually making me feel gross.
Feel
to
a little
say
gross?
My lady.
Oh, I kind of like it.
Well, I don't like my lady. I would say like
How do
my
you feel about my lord?
lord.
Yeah.
My liege.
My-
I don't know what a liege is.
I think it's the opposite of a lord.
My peasant.
No.
Guess there's no way of knowing. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, SeatGeek. Summer concerts are officially here, which means you can get $20 off tickets at SeatGeek with promo code B&C. If you didn't know already, SeatGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super simple. And Brooke, we've got the apps on our phones, don't we?
I was just about to say could not make that up, that I have the app on my phone.
It's the best, the best way, far and away, to buy tickets.
Here's a visual of
from
me
your phone.
scrolling. So easy.
That's incredible. Your fingers.
I know, it's so easy. Anyone could do it.
Mhm.
Seriously. With so many amazing concerts and festivals happening right now, you're not going to want to miss out. I'm talking The Weeknd,
Yeah.
Doja Cat,
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber,
Okay.
Olivia Rodrigo,
That's true.
Shawn Mendes,
A lot of people are
and
going
much
to-
more.
Yeah, a lot more than that.
Yes.
I have some shows coming up. I just bought 2 tickets to a special show that I'm going to in New York next month. And for some reason, I'm spacing on who I'm seeing. But I
Okay.
did just buy them from SeatGeek. I've been going to so many
Try
concerts.
checking the app.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that. But
You can do that while I move forward.
Well,
you have more to say?
all I was going to say is that SeatGeek wants to make sure you're getting a good deal. So when you're on the app, look for the green dots. That means good. Red means bad.
Totally.
That's all I was just going to say.
Totally. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We've got the hookup. Use code BNC for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code BNC. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Okay.
It's time.
It's time. I think it's time
Yeah.
Do you want to say it or do you want me to say
I think
it?
you should.
Okay. Basically, Connor and I have been getting a lot of DMs recently that we were shouted out on a podcast, on Tim Dillon's podcast.
Timmy.
Yes, Tim. Tim is a comedian. Super funny. Yeah.
So we were.
Did you watch the clip of us being shouted out?
I have a lot of trouble like hearing
Yes.
myself being talked about. Period. Like if it's good or bad. Especially in real time. I could watch something about me from 8 months ago
Yeah.
or a year ago, but
Yeah.
like it happening so soon after. I couldn't bear.
I was not planning on watching it.
Yeah.
And then Ryan was like, no, you really need to, because I think maybe like he thought I would maybe cry live or something.
So are you gonna
I
cry
did-
on the show? Do you
No, I don't think it's cry worthy.
think? Okay.
I do. Well, we'll watch it, but
I love Tim Dillon.
yeah,
He's so funny.
I think it's a compliment overall.
He's a friend of ours. He's a friend.
Have you met him?
No, but I feel like we're friends.
Okay.
He's really close with Jack too.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll.
It is a little tough to watch.
Why?
He's being nice. But
Let's watch it.
okay. Oh, I have a stomach ache.
Influencers explaining what it is
Oh.
to be an influencer. It is truly one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Okay, so far so good.
Yeah.
Recommend it
answer.
highly.
Okay. Are we done? That we can stop there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feels good.
So
That's
awesome. So far so good. So he
Thank you
says
guys for sending us that.
3 influencers, and this is from it's an excerpt from our episode with
Yeah.
average fashion blogger Courtney.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
and he says that it's.
Do you want to keep going?
I'm picking up that you don't want to keep going.
That to me, that was just perfect.
That's bliss.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
important to
I think it's
to live
important
in,
to keep
to
going.
be present and feel where we are in this.
The
time.
tough part is watching us, I think.
That's horrible for me, but I do watch every week when we leave. When we get this episode tonight,
And
I watch and
I can't.
I sit and watch it.
I can't watch.
Okay,
But,
I guess
okay,
let's
press
watch a little
play.
bit more.
Sorry. Yeah.
Like, okay, let's see. Someone hasn't asked me that in so long also, so that should, I'll just be like, I don't know, I'm just like a lazy piece of shit. And then I run away.
Yeah. I like, it goes back and forth between like, I work in social media, which is not what,
Yeah.
like, that doesn't
So-
make
Yeah,
sense.
have we ever
Yeah,
formed
like-
a sentence?
No.
It's disgusting. Yeah, but like I feel like when you say What like is I there work in even to social media, react people are to? thinking like behind the scenes, like you work for Instagram and the likes.
Okay.
I don't know, but I never
I mean,
know
this
what to
guy
say.
is.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I turn it around
he's
and I'm like, well, what do you do?
Right.
yeah,
I don't-
you just I lie. I basically lie. But
Is
what
that
was I
Tim
gonna say?
laughing?
Oh, I say I do
you?
Oh, no
consulting,
way.
and then no one ever asks another question.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good.
You could, because everybody consults.
Mhm.
You know, like you consult.
I guess in a way. Actually, what does consulting mean?
It means to offer your services
Pause that for a minute.
or advice.
It's just great.
It's informative.
Okay, let's
What
pause
is
here.
consulting?
So far, so good.
Right.
It's just the anticipation of listening to what we're saying, and then you listen and you're like, wow, we really aren't saying that much.
Right.
And like 30 seconds passes, and we're like, well, yeah, so yeah, and when we, and then we're like,
Yeah.
yes, and I'm like, what? We're getting thrown into the shark pit.
What's cool is that like a clip like that, I could watch and be like, that was stupid and there was no comedy in that, and then another person could be like, that was good.
You know what? I need one of these. I need one of these Tim Dillon laughs.
Yeah.
Cody has one.
Yeah.
Cody's got this good like.
Yeah. Wheeze. Yes.
Like I'm just gonna start faking that actually.
Okay. Sounds good.
If you say something funny,
Okay, buckle.
or even if
yes.
it's just like weird, like a weird transition, I'm just
Okay.
gonna laugh to fill the space.
That sounds great. Okay, buckle
we
up.
keep-
Yeah.
Really?
It's not bad. It gets a little rockier.
Okay, let's roll the clip.
Okay.
It's a great. The woman asked the question. Hey, what is that?
I hadn't thought about that in a while.
This is what's great about these people. They're unashamed to just go, what is consult? I don't know what
True.
it is. I hear it. People that do it, but I don't know what it is.
They're just
I can't
pure salt of the earth.
It's just kind of amazing here. And watch this, because now they credit the one in the these two credit the one in the
This
middle
one's
for I
bad.
believe inventing comedy on the internet.
This part's bad.
They credit her for inventing.
Everyone's a
gonna
good
say. And this part's
I'm
all
not
me.
kidding around. The next thing is they credit this woman in the middle for starting comedy on the internet. No, I swear to God.
Oh, how many people are on this?
Guys,
Oh no, I hope we didn't lose all that. So the power went out. I think it was due to
It was Vecna.
Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
You know Vecna, of course. Vecna's the new Stranger Things monster.
Oh, see,
Vecna's here. Are you
I apologize.
experiencing any headaches?
no, I don't. I haven't seen even like an ounce of. Ooh.
That's Vecna. Yes, Vecna. Vecna
Hey,
is here
Vec.
in studio today as
We
a
have a
special
special
guest.
guest.
The power did go out
Because of our boy Vec.
because Vecna, and in combination with, I think, the crippling embarrassment that we were feeling. So we will move on. To
I haven't watched any Stranger Things. Have you watched Stranger Things? Are you watching it?
Of course, Connor.
Whoa, really?
I love Stranger Things. I just finished yesterday when I was doing my juice cleanse. I sat on the couch all day, juiced, and watched.
Juiced up.
Watched Stranger Things. And the thing about Vecna that's really interesting is Vecna can attack you via mind control. So he kind of just gets into your mind and causes hallucinations. And then eventually you'll kind of just like suspend into the air. Your limbs will kind of crack open and your eyes will just kind of fall out of your head. And then you'll die. Kind of just like easy as that. But you know what can bring you back from Vecna's
What?
grip?
What?
Your favorite song. If you're
That's the
currently
scene that I keep seeing all
yeah,
over Twitter.
yes, it's all over TikTok. It's the newest trend. If you're being possessed by Vecna right now, I could remove you from that headspace of you being possessed by Vecna by playing your favorite song to get you back to reality. So what's your song that would free you from Vecna's grip?
I don't know.
Really? I know mine in 1 second.
What is it?
3090 from Tick Tick Boom.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Andrew
you do like that
Garfield
song.
version. I did this thing. There's this like third-party Spotify website, and it can tell you your most listened to songs of all time
Mhm.
since you've had Spotify. So I think for me that was like senior year of high school, which is probably like, is that 10 years ago? No,
No.
not at all. Like 8?
Let's not get into
Okay.
all of the
I'm not gonna
numbers.
get into the nitty gritty. But can I read you my top 5 all time?
Sure.
Okay.
This is from Spotify.
This is like a third party Spotify.
How do they know what you have been
'Cause
listening
you
to?
log in through Spotify.
So it is from your spot. I only got
Yeah,
Spotify
it says
like
from Spotify.
end of sophomore
But it's like
year
not.
of
I'm not
college.
finding these stats on Spotify. I'm telling you, I've had Spotify since high school,
Whoa.
and these are my top 5.
I heard about Spotify my sophomore year of college for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I had it senior year. Okay, number 1.
Can't stop licking on my microphone
Okay.
thing today.
Number 1.
Yeah.
3090,
Yeah.
which I started listening to in December 2021,
Yeah.
which is when the movie came out. Tick Tick Boom. Number 2. Soothing Wave Sounds,
Yeah.
which I've listened to every night since I've had Spotify.
Yeah.
So think about how many times I must have listened to 3090 for it to surpass Soothing
Yeah,
Wave Sounds.
sure.
Number 3. Any guesses?
Roar by Katy Perry.
No. Crocodile Rock by Taron Egerton,
Both-
the Rocket Man version of Crocodile Rock.
Good song, both jungle themed, so I feel like I was on track.
Okay. Number 4.
Vienna,
No,
Billy Joel.
it's not Vienna.
Is it Stir Fry by Migos?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Sleep Refreshed. That's another beach sound.
Oh, I would. Okay, so like a white noise.
Yeah.
Cool.
Number 5. Dreamy Beach Sample.
So that's also.
Mm-hmm. Do you want number 6?
Yeah.
Waves for Dreaming. The all time.
Cool.
All time.
Yeah, that's.
All time.
They have apps that you don't have to listen to because they have an app called White Noise app,
Mm-hmm.
and it has all the different frequencies of sounds. And I love the frequencies that they have. So I used to in college listen to white noises. That's what you hear. But also, it's endless, and it works with your phone to be like, we can taper this off at a certain hour, or we can go all through the night, and it does that. And your phone goes into airplane mode, and it plays in the background. So you could do that instead of playing on Spotify if it ever. Does yours stop?
I don't. No, not really. But I've been playing it from my Alexa, and I think Alexa is getting it from my Spotify. Oh my God, the craziest thing happened to me last night.
I really want to show you these
Okay.
different frequencies really quick and see
Okay.
what you think.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
so this is what a white noise sounds like.
I cannot do that. I need ocean
So
or rain.
a white noise just sounds like Kid Rock. It's just Kid Rock playing one of his shows.
Huh. I hate that.
And then, well, hang on. Then I started listening to pink noise,
That's closer to waves.
which sounds really awesome to me, but it's consistent. And then there's also, well, there's going to be blue noise, which sharp.
More like rain.
Sharp.
More like rain.
Yeah, and then there's, of course, violet noise.
Duh.
Too sharp
Hating
for me.
that. Yep.
And then the one that I fell in love with, brown
That
noise.
is total waves.
Brown noise.
Yeah.
So that's what I sleep to now, and you're going to see that it's favorited here. That's my numero uno. I love that so much. I was going to say something, and it was really, really, really important about why we even started on this conversation. Oh, Stranger Things. So I haven't seen any Stranger Things episodes, and forgive me for speaking out of turn.
It's okay.
But I did the same thing with Euphoria. Like, my favorite thing to do, actually, it's either my favorite thing to do because I do it all the time, or I really want to stop doing it because I can't.
You're
I can't.
picking it
I can't.
apart.
I can find plot holes.
I know.
I mean, I'll find plot holes in
you haven't
movies
seen
that
it.
are intentionally plot hole
Right.
filled.
Right.
Ella Enchanted.
Can I guess what the plot hole you're thinking of is?
Yeah.
Is it just like the kids are seeking out this danger, just like move?
Well, I don't know because I haven't seen it, so
Right.
that's why I'm saying forgive me for speaking out of
Okay.
turn. But when I see this clip of this girl rising into the air and they're
Yes.
like, "What?" It's like shit happens every single day in your little town. Like, why are you even shocked that she's floating?
Right.
Like, so I was saying,
I would say just move.
I'd be like, yeah, get out of there.
Yeah.
Like, tell your parents, hey, our friend was floating today. Like, can we please move to like
Yeah.
Reno, even
Yeah.
like anywhere? Like, let's just have like a normal. Let's have a normal summer.
I do think
I'm
it's
kinda tired.
unrealistic that there are so many kids just dying
Right.
left and right,
Right.
only in this town.
Come on,
And the parents are like, I love
come on.
my roots in this town.
Yeah, we can't move
Yeah.
because I'm really enjoying my pickleball
Yeah.
group that I
Yeah.
play pickleball
Yeah.
with.
I agree that's a plot hole, but like at the end of the day,
You know, it's like when she
it keeps the show going. You know?
I know.
It's the
I
whole-
guess
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
You have
sorry
to
for
suspend
not.
your disbelief.
I like this. Like I like the.
You
I
would
like-
totally love Vecna.
Really, he seems like kind of my
Yes.
type.
He's so great.
You know what show I have been watching, which I really want you to start watching?
Can I say one
Oh,
last
yeah,
thing
yeah,
about
jump in.
Stranger Things, and then I want to hear about your show?
Stranger Things. You emphasize that.
Stranger
Different.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. I'm just going to
Stranger
say one
Things.
more thing about
You
Stranger,
emphasize the things of that. I would say Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, you say it.
Oh.
different. I'm saying Stranger Things.
Stranger
No,
Things.
now I'm saying it like you. Stranger Things. You
I
said
do that with
Stranger
Sally
Things?
Dar too.
Stranger Things.
Sally Dar.
Stranger Things.
How do you say Sally Dar?
Sally Dar.
Sally Dar.
Sally Dar.
It's hard. The one
My
last
dad
thing.
says four-wheeler. Red Bull.
It's so tough to figure out what is right and what is wrong when it comes to words, because
Recycling.
there is no right and wrong.
Recycling.
Bringing us back for 1 second. Can you guys pull up a picture of Jonathan from Stranger Things, played by Charlie Heaton? This guy, one of the main guys in Stranger Things, we talk about how he kind of looks like Harry Styles
Yeah.
as a society, but we don't talk about how he looks like the child of Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson. If you were to put them in a morph app, do you see that? Like it looks like they had a baby.
Yeah, I don't know what Louis Styles looks like.
No, Louis Tomlinson and
Not
Harry
Louis
Styles.
Tomlinson.
Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Louis.
Oh
Tomlinson.
man, I forgot about him.
Yeah. It looks like they had a baby. Don't
yeah,
you
for
think?
sure. He looks like to me he looks like a hacky sack. But like a hacky sack that you found. Like you really don't know whose it is. Like you found it in the quad.
He just to me like is their love child, which is crazy because do you know in the One Direction community, like there were probably half of us who were just diehard about Louis and Harry being in love.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, they were called Larry shippers.
Oh.
And I would say if
Setting her up.
we were
you're
to get
setting
this-
yourself up for failure there.
if we were to get the statistics, I would say that a couple that the most fan fiction is written about would be them.
Interesting.
I don't have access to those resources, but I would bet my life on it. What show were you talking about?
I'm trying to think of one other thing that this man looks like because
Okay.
I'm really good
Look,
at
that
love
child.
Louis Tomlinson confirms that
Louis.
Larry Shippers
Yeah.
ruined his deep friendship with Harry
Oh,
Styles.
yeah, it like fucked up the community. So many things happen.
Well, because they're like hanging out one on one and they're like,
I mean, they just had to like fully stop hanging out one on one because it was ridiculous. That's photoshopped.
Oh.
But it was
Aw,
like
that's
it
sad.
truly rippled the entire community.
Hmm.
The Larry shippers.
That's
yeah.
a damn shame.
I'm anti because they were just like, had
Why
such
ruin a
beautiful-
good thing?
Yeah.
Well, people have so
yeah.
much time.
People have so much time and like,
Yeah.
but that's okay. I guess like believe what you want to believe.
What was I
but
just?
You were talking about another show.
Howdy, guys. Want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Stand out with a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything, really. Your products, the content you create, and even the most valuable thing, your time.
Guess what?
Tell me.
I used Squarespace recently to buy someone's merch.
Whose?
Yours.
Shut
I swear.
Shut your trap.
I can't.
That's
It was
awesome.
so easy to navigate.
Thank you.
So easy to navigate.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Squarespace. Seriously, so easy to navigate.
You know what's funny?
Thank you for your hard work.
Thank you for
My
everything.
patronage. Yes,
and your
of
patience.
course.
A square can be a rectangle. A rectangle can't be a square. That's why there's no such thing as rectangle space.
Yes, I always get confused which one, but
I
I
think
think
that was right.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Anyways.
Yeah. Squarespace also offers appointment scheduling. Add online booking and scheduling for your classes or sessions to your Squarespace website. Clients can easily see your availability or reschedule, if needed, taking the hassle out of coordinating calendars.
That's true, and you can create pro-level videos effortlessly. The Squarespace Video Studio app lets you make and share engaging videos to tell your story, grow your audience, and drive sales. You can also stand out in any inbox with Squarespace email campaigns, collect email subscribers, and convert them into loyal customers. Start with an email template and customize it by applying your brand ingredients like site, colors, and logo. Built-in analytics measure the impact of every single send.
Go to squarespace.com/BNC for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code BNC. That's BANDC to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I was just watching some show where they all are doing fan fiction about their teachers. Oh, AP
I
Bio.
did that.
AP Bio.
What's
The
that?
first episode of the first season. It has the guy from I never remember his name, but he's the main character, one of the main characters in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Danny DeVito?
No. I don't know. I can't remember his name, but he wrote this show and it's really good. But it opens up. Glenn Howerton has a show, AP Bio, and the first episode of the first season is all of the students writing fan fiction getting caught.
They got caught?
Yeah, and like the teachers all are reading through it.
My worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Me and my friends would play this game in high school where we would write like different places or people and teachers especially on little pieces of paper, crumple them all up, put them in a hat, pick 3 out, and then have to write a fan fiction
Like an
about
ad lib?
and then
Oh, that's kinda
but it was like
sexy.
fan fiction.
It's kind of sexy. If all my teachers growing up didn't look like they were melting, then I probably would be pretty horny for them too.
I had
Um,
some hot teachers.
What was I gonna say?
My
Oh, wait.
God. I just remembered this last night. I was in love with one of the subs at my school. And do you remember that love calculator
Yeah.
that had a grip on
Facebook?
all of us? On just like anything, you would Google love calculator and you would put a name in it. And I put in me
Yeah.
and this teacher's name while we were in the computer lab and he was subbing and he saw it. But we were like a 99% love match. So I had convinced myself, I think I kind of wanted him to see it on purpose. I think that's
You
actually
did
what happened. I
9/11.
think I left it. I know.
You did
Stop,
9/11.
don't bring that up.
Nightmare.
What does that have
nightmare.
to do with? What does that have to do with my love calculator?
I don't know, because it feels like this reality that you're creating for yourself, manifestation, is so powerful.
It's so powerful. He didn't fall in love with me though. And then one time I sat on my phone and I emailed him just like a bunch of random letters.
Oops, was that me?
Oh, my sat on my phone.
You know what term I just coined last week? Nut dial.
Okay,
Because I also sit on my phone, but I don't wear underwear,
right.
and so I didn't butt dial you. It was my balls.
That's awesome.
That's
That's a good merch
nut dial.
possibility. Yeah, nut dial.
My
or a
bad.
good sweater I could knit you.
My bad. I'm free balling. I nut dialed you.
yeah, that's good.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what?
the show Barry. That's what I was going to tell you. About.
Oh, yeah, I did try watching Barry. I love Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader. There's something about these people. Oh, did I tell you about Barry already? Anyways, I don't know.
I
I'm finally
did
on.
start watching it.
I'm finally on season 3.
Do you
It's
love?
so good, but it's just weird to see people in serious roles that are funny.
I know.
I think I said that before on here, but it's really good.
I need to pick it up.
Highly suggest
Yeah.
if you want like a show that you can watch 3 episodes in a night and not like have to chase it with something funny before you go to bed because it's too dark. Also,
They're taking
I'm
Criminal
once
Minds
again-
off Netflix. Is that what you were going to say?
what?
They're taking Criminal Minds off Netflix. Is
No,
that what
I'm
you were
going
going
to
to
say one more thing and then I'm going to hand you over
That's it.
I'm
That's
gonna
all I
hand
need
you
to
the
say.
floor to-
That's all I need to say.
to pay your specs or
No,
or,
I don't even need to talk about it.
or
Sorry.
put a hex on
No.
Netflix.
Go ahead.
What I was going to say is, I once again am here to ask you to watch What We Do in the Shadows. At least the episode with Nick Kroll in it. So
I'll do that.
I watched that on the plane yesterday. It's so freaking funny. If you want a show that a lot of people have never heard of, that's really funny, and it's about vampires,
It's on
which
Netflix
I know you
now,
love.
right?
because you love Edward Scissorhands and
Edward Cullen.
Bella
Twilight.
Thorne.
Mhm.
Those two, you love them.
Yes. Edward, I don't.
Oh,
love
it's on
Edward
Hulu.
Cullen.
It's on Hulu. It's so good. And no one in it is really famous. And I know they're not famous because one of the main guys was just in a Progressive commercial. So, you
I
know,
cried watching it.
it's really funny. It's on if you fly United ever, it's in the entertainment section if you want to watch a full season of something. It's I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, they're taking Criminal Minds off Netflix, so R.I.P.
It's just like, why do you want to lose my business?
It must be really expensive to hold on to. And they have
Hulu has it. Like, I'm taking my business elsewhere.
well, Hulu probably bought exclusive rights to it, I imagine.
It's just they're selling out at what cost? Because they're losing me and so many other people in the community.
I don't know. Netflix is just really slacking.
It's really slacking. All of my favorite shows were once on Netflix, and I didn't appreciate it at the time. There was a time where Friends and The Office and New Girl all coexisted in harmony on Netflix, and that was the safest space in the world for me. And now they're mostly all gone.
You know what?
Huh.
I bought my grandma a TV this weekend,
Mhm.
Mimi, and I was like, "What do you like to watch?" And she's like, "I like to watch, the news." And I was like, "Okay, show. Give me a show."
Mhm.
I don't know how to access the news besides on Snapchat Discover page or Twitter.
Right.
And I'm like, "Give me a show." And she likes these like 3 random shows, and I'm like, "Oh shit, you got to get Peacock." Unfortunately, you got to get Peacock.
I know.
That's no man's land.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Peacock. You suck. I
Is
hate
that
you.
really something you want to have said?
Yeah. Evil amongst us, afoot. You got to get Peacock. You got to get Netflix, and unfortunately, oh no, I already said that. Peacock, Netflix, and Hulu, and then
I think HBO Max is where most of
and I like HBO Max. I'm like, I encourage you to get HBO
for
Max.
movies especially.
But then this poor woman, I'm like, okay, we're gonna cancel she's cable, and I was like trying to hook up the cable to the TV, and I'm like, what in the world? I have to hook up this cable to this TV that has 6 HDMI cords, and I can't find where the cable then goes because we've nullified cable. And then I hooked up the cable, but I was like, you got to cancel cable because you're going to save so much money
yeah,
with
you're so brave.
buying 9 streaming services. She's not though, because they're all if you want Hulu with live TV,
Right.
it's $70 a month,
Well, what's the free version? Free.
$6 a month.
Yeah, I just
But
suck
she
it
likes
up
the
with
news.
ads.
She likes the news.
Can't you just download CNN like on a Fire Stick?
This is
Or-
sucking every piece of life out of me. I don't know, because I tried to set up the TV. It took me 4 hours. I was like, this is so hard.
I feel like all the apps are free.
Yeah, but you
Guess
got to
just
pay
have
for a
to pay
subscription.
them. Okay.
Anywho, Dad. Oh, wow. We should keep
Did
moving.
we ever
Yeah.
transition from talking about Tim
No.
Dillon? No, of course
We've
not.
been
Why
on Tim
would we?
Dillon, and we had
And then the
we
power
should
went
get a
out.
prescription for Adderall.
I know. Really scary. But we just moved on from that.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
There's something else I did want to react to. There was a comment that someone left on our last episode that like, of course, I could not for the life of me understand what this person could possibly be trying to say.
Okay.
And I think it would be really fun to try to figure that out
Let's
together.
do it. Is this it?
Let me tell you in 1 second once I put my glasses on. Yes. Do you want me to read it?
Sure.
Okay. I listened to the podcast for the mental fog. Okay, stopping you right there. Their mental fog, or we're creating a mental fog? They have mental fog, or we have mental fog?
We have mental fog,
Okay.
certainly. I can't
I know.
speak on behalf of Wire Marrow.
Okay, I think Wire Marrow is listening because we have mental fog.
Oh, yeah, okay.
When Brooke leads, I usually place a bowl under my mouth to catch the drool draining from my hanging mandible as my brain fuses to my skull. Good or bad? Compliment or insult?
I don't know. I was just gonna do that laugh
Right.
that I said I was gonna do this.
Mhm.
This episode. Ooh, I'm seeing stars.
I'm thinking insult. Like,
Well,
I'm so
I was-
mind-numbingly stupid that their brain is fusing to their skull and they're drooling. That's what I'm getting. Are you getting that?
No, because they followed up with, I love this episode. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, yeah, I
number
love this
1.
episode. Connor brings concentrated energy, effort, and alertness. Brooke seems to take on the role of adenoidal audience surrogate that parrots with inflection and loose-minded sidebar. I think everyone's calling me stupid. Good. Exhibiting the characteristics. What was it?
I don't know if I read it right, but I think
Go
I saw the
back.
word snoring.
Yeah, cool. Exhibiting the characteristics such as snoring, mouth breathing, and voice nasality of one affected with abnormally large adenoids. Do you think I sound like Fran from The Nanny? Because I've gotten that before.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Should I get surgery?
No, great show, by the way. I used to watch The Nanny almost
One
every
of
day.
my favorites.
Yeah, it's really
I think
really
I'm going to
good.
go as Fran for Halloween.
You should. You really wouldn't even have to do that much.
Yeah, I love her. But
Like high heels.
okay, what I'm getting from today is that people think you're like so sharp and on it, and I'm your stupid sidekick. And I'm being dead serious.
No, I've never in my life gotten concentrated energy, effort, and alertness. Actually, I've gotten needs to be put in a facility to be studied because it's crazy watching these neurons fire. I've never gotten that.
I think I'm going to make my Instagram bio adenoidal audience surrogate that parrots with inflection and loose-minded sidebar.
Awesome combo for a memorable podcast. Thank you, Wire Marrow.
Wire Marrow and Tim have a lot in common, and that thing is
No, I think that
loving you, and that's fine. Different strokes for different folks.
no, I think that it's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Yin and yang,
Well, I
yang.
think
Well,
what-
I'd rather not be the stupid sidebar.
But stupid and loose-minded sidebar here. This person is saying that it adds a lot of substance,
I would just rather add it in a
or else it would just
stupid
be,
way.
my concentrated energy,
I know.
effort, and alertness. And
So jealous of your
Yawn.
concentrated energy and alertness.
I know it's really tough to just stay on track all the time. That's what I have to kind of reel you in
Mm-hmm.
off of your stupid sidebar.
Anyway, I thought that was. I don't know if funny is the right word, but I thought it was notable.
I actually appreciate that comment because it's just
I think it was
brutally
at the end of the
honest.
day. I think we are being complimented here,
Yeah.
but at what cost?
Hey guys, we're going to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp. Life can be overwhelming and many people are burned out without even knowing it. Symptoms can include lack of motivation, feeling helpless or trapped, detachment, fatigue, and more.
It's so weird. I've never felt that
Really?
Yeah.
Probably because
because of BetterHelp.
you're using
Yeah.
BetterHelp. You're
We
gonna say-
associate burnout with work, but that's not the only cause. Any of our roles in life can lead us to feel burned out, and BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. I know that to be true because
Yeah.
do you know what today is?
Therapy
Wednesday
day.
is therapy day, and it's the best day of the week for me. So
Yeah.
would recommend to anyone. and
I'm on
everyone.
BetterHelp. I wasn't on BetterHelp till we got a discount code. And I was like,
Why not?
why not?
Why not? Let B&C take you through BetterHelp.
Yeah. BetterHelp is customized online therapy, which offers videos, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't even have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than an in-person therapy situation, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. That's
Wow.
2 days if you
Wow.
were to
that's
add
true.
up the hours.
Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/BNC. That's BetterHelp.com/BNC.
10% off's a lot.
Yeah, when you think about it,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
There was assuming we have to eat today.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so last week we tried the pickle with the
That was really good.
and I'm gonna try because we got the clip back for this section of that we put on TikTok, and it was like, it looked like I was stoned. My sentence was, so we got a message about a pickle. So I'm gonna bring some concentrated energy, effort, and alertness to this.
And I'll
section.
be on the side here with some adenoidal parroting if you don't mind
and
at all.
stupid subtitles.
Being a stupid little girl.
Stupid little dummy with your crown. Lady E. Okay, so last week we tried someone's favorite hangover food, and it was a pickle rolled in ranch dressing and then topped with crushed up hot Cheetos. And this week we asked you guys for a bunch of tips on weird, disgusting foods that we are going to try on the podcast. So this week we're doing a weird food combo, and that food combo is two simple ingredients: vanilla ice cream and soy sauce.
Yes.
And we have them in front of us now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And let me just say, I have no doubt in my mind this is going to be delicious.
No, yeah.
Like, it's the perfect sweet and salty combination. To me, this is no different than dipping a French fry in a milkshake.
Soy sauce and vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
What god creation is this? Okay.
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 Is there like a certain amount of soy sauce that we should be putting onto the
soy sauce and vanilla
Okay.
ice cream.
Oh, a lot.
Jeez, we're
Okay.
Someone
drenching
in the
this.
comments said to try it. Stages of
Oh, she hates it. Okay,
Well,
cool.
Here you go. I love vanilla
Okay.
ice cream. It's got to be my number one for me.
I think a vanilla shake is to die for.
Do you need help opening that?
No. Thank you. Tell me when to stop.
Okay. Kind of spread it out. Yeah. Ew.
That is smelling exactly like soy sauce. Okay.
Ooh, my turn. My favorite thing to do in the morning.
Wait, all of a sudden I'm not thinking I want it. Sorry, go ahead.
My favorite thing to do in the morning is just have my green drink that I have on Wednesdays, and then have soy sauce and dairy with 3 cups of coffee. Ooh, holy shit. All right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Get a bunch of
I'm
good.
having cold
Okay, so
feet.
so we're gonna take a bite of this. Let's cheers, shall we? Come here.
I'm getting like a cold, like nauseous shiver. Okay, cheers.
Fuck it.
Oh my god, that was fucking horrendous. Oh wait, no, please
Ooh,
don't throw up,
shit,
please don't throw
sorry.
up, please don't throw up.
Oh no, that whole time being quiet, I was.
Wow. Okay, that was really, really,
It was
really,
so
really,
good.
really bad.
To eat.
Really bad. Oh my god, that was so bad. What are you feeling right
I
now?
just keep finding little bits of it.
Wow, worse than I could have possibly even imagined.
Oh god.
That tasted like straight up,
Break it down.
just like straight up soy with like, just like a side of soy sauce. Like that was just, there was no ice cream in that. Just like sugary soy sauce. Melted a soy sauce milkshake is what that tasted like. Just, but like not even, I would rather just have plain soy sauce, obviously. That was horrible.
I think what's insane about it is the way that it lingers,
Mm-hmm.
and the way that it immediately covered every square inch of my mouth. And then when I tried to swallow, it was like it couldn't even. It was just more and more and more and more and more, and it's still there actually a little bit.
That was really like so
What can I
bad.
compare that to? I
Nothing.
can't even.
Nothing. That's the thing.
Wow, just 2 simple ingredients. You'd be shocked.
2 simple ingredients can ruin you like that.
Do you want to try it again?
No, do you?
No.
Okay. Wow.
Well, thank you so much for your suggestions.
That's crazy. In summary, thought I was going to hate the pickle.
Loved
Loved the
it.
pickle. Could go for one now if at all possible. 2, thought this was going to be delicious. Foul. So you never know. You have to just go out, get out of your comfort zone.
It's so important to get out of your comfort
It
zone
is.
and try new things.
Whoa.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
We can move on.
Yeah, let's move. Let's move.
Oh, I wanted to tell you about something
Yeah.
that I'm going to butcher because it's about science. I saw this thing on Twitter that Hank Green tweeted
Yeah.
that kind of blew me away. It was this story about this guy who was feeling so sick,
Yeah.
went to the hospital.
Yep.
They did a scan,
Mm-hmm.
cancer all over his body.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So they biopsied the cancer because they were like, what is this? It's all over. We haven't really seen anything like it.
Yeah.
They biopsied it. Still couldn't figure out what it was. Had never seen anything like it.
Sounds like lymphoma.
No. And so cancer is made up of you and your cells. So they were able to figure out that this cancer was not made up of this man's cells. It was foreign cells.
What?
So after months, this guy died like 2 days later, by the way, after they found this. But then months later, they
no.
figured out he had a tapeworm. And the
That's sick in the
tapeworm,
head. You're gonna bring up tapeworms right after we eat like genuinely
that
like
tapeworm had cancer, and that cancer colonized outside of the tapeworm's body and into this guy's body.
What?
And the tapeworm's cancer killed the guy. Like the guy didn't have cancer, the tapeworm had the cancer.
This is
How insane is that?
This like podcast. First, this is just like not the space to bring in a tapeworm conversation. This is the first known report of a person
I
becoming.
had to.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's just like
insane?
one more thing. Like, you know, when you are like absolutely positive that you have a tumor,
Yes.
like once a week.
Yes.
Now I'm like, do I have a tapeworm, and does the tapeworm have cancer? Now I'm worried that are my tapeworms healthy? Are you healthy?
I
in
don't
there?
think you have a tapeworm.
I know, but if I get a tapeworm, I want it to be like
Right.
the most fit tapeworm.
I think this is like the most rare thing. Like this was the first guy it's ever happened to. I don't know how many cases there's been
Oh my
since.
god! The man had HIV.
Yeah,
It weakens the immune system and
yes.
likely played a role in allowing
Yes.
the development of the parasite.
Yeah, that's
cancer.
true. That's true.
So-
I think you're okay.
Okay, so what I'm gathering here is that you want to take care of your body because as a host, you want to be a good host
Mhm.
to whatever worms
That's so important.
you may
Southern hospitality.
derive.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas.
Yes.
So I want to make sure if I'm hosting a tapeworm, he's eating good. We're getting sweet
Uh-huh.
green for lunch.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna keep you healthy.
Take care of yourself, not for you, but for whoever could be living in you,
inside
and
you.
whatever could
Jesus
be living inside
H. That is
Crazy,
absolutely
huh?
that's bone
you.
chilling.
I knew that would bone chill you.
Oh, I hate that. I
Mhm.
hate that. I hate that. I hate
Mhm.
that.
I knew you would.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Just like we're back to back, just like horrific things after the soy sauce ice cream combo.
I had to follow
You know
it
what
up
I
with
was-
some tapeworm.
I'm
talk.
sorry to. This is just like not gonna be on our radar at all today.
Okay.
But I was. Oh my
What?
God! I remember. I'm sorry. I meant to. I've been watching that show on Netflix. I think it's Apple TV. Prehistoric Planet.
Never even heard.
Okay, so I've said it before. I love these shows. I used to watch this thing on the airplane where it's like Life After Dark, and it's like these shows where it's like Planet Earth esque shows. I
Yes.
love those. And this one's Prehistoric Planet, and it's all CGI, and it's
Whoa.
insane. If you have like a decent TV, you're gonna get chills. You're watching this. Like I just found out. Can we play the clip? Can you type in the clip Prehistoric Planet T-Rex swimming? So we found out that they've done all this science, and they found out that T-Rex. They found out all these things from just the bones and the DNA. T-Rexes couldn't swim like really, really well, even though they were giant and had no arm or little arms, little baby arms, because their bones were hollow.
Huh.
So check this. This is like one of the opening scenes of the
How
first
does hollow
episode
bones make you a good swimmer?
because it makes you buoyant.
Oh, you're
Same
so
way
smart.
birds can fly. So we'll watch this. Oh geez, it's gonna be way in here. Could T-Rex really swim? Oh, and it's obviously narrated by David Attenborough.
Obviously.
Look at this,
Oh.
and look at its babies.
May seem surprising, but like all of the dinosaur behavior,
I
in
love picturing
prehistoric
you
planet,
watching this alone.
Oh, I'm
backed
eating this
by
up.
remarkable science.
Sitting there with my soy sauce and ice cream, just
Wow,
vegging out.
where
on the
are
couch.
they?
Well, wherever Pangea was, I'm sure. Oh, anyways, we can stop. They're gonna eat this big dead turtle, 2,000
Oh
pounds.
my god.
First, he has to flip it over.
I believe.
No, it's the dad. The dad takes care of the kids in the T-Rex family.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but
Love that representation.
yeah.
All families
Stay-at-home-
are different.
Stay-at-home dad,
Yes.
mom's probably off hunting and gathering.
Love that.
Go figure.
Love that.
We really need to get back
Thank you
to that.
for that.
Really need to get back to
Yeah.
our roots.
It is
anyways.
so crazy to believe dinosaurs really existed.
Oh, and they did.
I know.
What was I going to tell you about this? Shoot. Oh, so I'm watching this show and I'm thinking about this tapeworm now. And I'm thinking, oh, bummer. Like, all these tapeworms are like, yeah, our buddy has cancer. Like, the tapeworm obviously died too.
You mean all the
Not to feel bad for the tapeworm.
Do you think
obviously.
the tapeworm had buddies inside that guy's body that didn't have
I
cancer?
don't think you get one tapeworm. I think you get tapeworms. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean,
It's a possibility.
he was born, so his brothers and whatever.
Yeah. Oh no, I think he's maybe born outside of the body, and then do you swallow a tapeworm? There are tapeworms for sale.
I really don't want to
We
talk
don't
about
have to get
tapeworms.
into
I was just thinking,
We don't have to get
you know, like he gets sick. in the animal kingdom, same way. What you don't see in that scene. Spoiler alert: if you're gonna watch Prehistoric Planet episode 1, one of those babies does get eaten by this giant swimming lizard,
That is horrendous.
and it's a damn shame. But you find out that 2/3 of T-Rex spawn actually end up dying in the first year.
I can't believe how much you retained from
And
that.
they usually have like 15 to 20 pups. Is what they call them. But so I'm just thinking about the animal kingdom and this tapeworm and how like being the most fit, survival of the fittest, is not about going to Equinox. It's not about eating healthy. It's literally about genetics. You're all in the what a huge effing bummer it would be to be the least fit Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like, loser. Like, you just picked the short straw. That would suck.
Yeah.
You can't work any harder. It's not like the T-Rex is going to go do squats.
Right. I think it's different in T-Rexes than it is with humans, probably.
What?
But we don't really have to worry about it.
Do you think monkeys, like, say that there was a group of monkeys, orangutans or something, and they were like, yeah, our buddy's, like, really out of shape. Do you think they'd be like, maybe you should do some pull-ups?
It's a good
Or
question.
eat
I'm
some
not
sticks, whatever
super
they eat.
familiar on the dynamics of orangutan fitness, but it's incredibly possible. You bring up a good point. That's something.
I'm just wondering if they have the same mindset, because, like, this guy's not going to be able to get chicks girls, monkey girl,
women.
hook up.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be able to hook up because he's not in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think they're like, bro,
Also,
we
good
wanna-
shape. Good shape is probably a societal construct that exists in humans and not apes.
and give me some, because, and we're going to circle back. I'm
Okay.
looking at your crown now. It actually used to be more attractive
to be
overweight, because
I
it
know.
means you could
You're
feed yourself
healthy.
and you could buy expensive things.
Let's bring that back. Speaking of
Let's
bringing things
bring
back,
that back.
yes, I'd like to bring that back.
Yeah, because that means you could drink and be merry and then
Yeah.
overeat and
Yeah.
then be like,
I'm healthy and I'm having a good time.
come get some of this.
Yeah, and yeah, I would like that to be. To be
okay.
honest.
So I took the role of stupid sidebar today off of your hands. So now you don't have to stress about it.
You
could
mean
take,
adenoidal parroting?
Yeah, you could
Okay.
take my concentrated energy, effort, and alertness.
It's like I
for the
wish
day.
I could, but at the end of the day, that's just not who I am.
Why don't you take another bite of your ice cream?
No, thank you. That's really nice to offer, though. I will tell you about something else.
What?
We talked a little bit last week about that whole Liam Payne drama about him going on Jake Paul's podcast.
Liam
and I
Payne.
wasn't, yeah,
Oh, from
from One Direction.
Yeah, 1D.
I wasn't really up to date on that because it had just come out.
Yep.
But now I've watched, and I mean, the level of delusion you have to think that you were kind of the face of One Direction as Liam is quite horrifying, to be honest. Because did you even know who Liam was? Right. So it's kind of scary. But people on TikTok are commenting on how Liam gives the same energy as Matthew Morrison, which is so true. And are you up to date on all that Matthew Morrison controversy with So You Think You Can Dance?
You told me he issued an apology, right, for texting
right.
his
So he got fired.
one of the contestants.
He got fired due to inappropriate conduct. And we didn't know what the inappropriate conduct was. And there were a lot of rumors spreading. So Matthew, who to me, there is no difference between Matthew Morrison and the character he played on Glee, Mr. Schuster, who was just like incredibly inappropriate with his students. No difference. That's Matthew Morrison. He made a statement that I just want you to watch.
Okay. So
Okay, unprompted.
Matthew
Instagram.
Morrison addresses the allegations. His comments are off on Instagram.
Yes, and at this point, we didn't exactly know what the allegations were, and he's able to bring this to light for us.
It's really unfortunate that I have to sit here and defend myself.
Really
and
unfortunate.
my family against blatantly untrue statements made anonymously, but I have nothing to hide. So in the interest of transparency, I will read to you the one message that I wrote to a dancer on the show. Hey, it's Matthew. If you don't mind, would love to get your number and talk you through some things.
Pause.
The end.
I love the phone drop. Would love to talk you through some things. Throws the phone on the ground. Like, if you're trying to clear your name, that's like you're not doing it. Because that message didn't sound super innocent to me. Like, if you're a judge, you should know by now. You've been in the industry a long time. You don't text the contestants of the show.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
it's Matthew.
conflict of interest.
Yeah. You just like should know that. And so this isn't an apology at all to me. It's
Right.
just, and I don't think he's even trying to make an apology, but it's just like the most absurd, like defense that I've ever.
It's really stuck up. Like of him to be like, I can't believe I have to.
Can't believe I have
freaking
to
do this.
defend myself against sending flirty text messages to a contestant. But
Well,
we live in this disgusting world where that's not appropriate. So
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I agree. But I also think, given like the context of him being a judge on the show is weird.
yeah,
Like maybe if he was a host and that was the case and that was all that message out of context, I don't think is very flirty.
I just think like the act
Yeah.
of texting a contestant
I think-
and like being who he is. No
I don't think
offense.
it's a yeah, given his
Just given
history.
his personality and
I think him being fired from the show is just them covering like they're like, all right, we don't want to deal with this. It's just like we're gonna get backlash.
also like
I don't think
I
it's
can't
grounds for
I
terminating.
can't help but think there's more.
There must be.
There must be more.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, if that was it, I think that's because it's picking up in the press.
Listen to his excuse though.
I don't know.
I sent this because this dancer and I both share a mutual respect for a choreographer that I've known for over 20 years, and I was trying to help her get a job as a choreographer on the show.
Oh.
It's devastating that we live in this
Devastating.
world where gossip rules and people's lives are being thrown around as clickbait.
I agree with that.
I think this is much bigger than me and this story. Gossip is toxic and it is destroying our society, and we need to do better. And in no way do I want this to take away from the show, because dance has always been a unifying and healing modality. And I genuinely wish all the contestants and my fellow judges all the best.
Okay, you're feeling sympathetic.
I think anything where someone in a place of power is like, I was just trying to help her get a job. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's like maybe talk to your publicist and
You
reword
know, you know this.
that. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's it. Just like that was so.
I think like
The
if
energy in that is just.
if he
so
would just own
toxic.
it and not be just like really weird and butthurt about it, I think he could be like, that was inappropriate. I apologize.
Right.
Like,
No.
shouldn't have gone about it in that way. But he was just like, I don't know, like really, really, really.
He's just scary. If I
Yeah.
saw him in Whole Foods or something, like I would
He'd take you to somewhere and then eat your butt cheek.
I-
like
not.
that,
I mean,
that
I would.
movie.
He wouldn't get the chance because I'd be like truly fight or flight would kick in.
Mhm.
Like that is my worst nightmare. Is like him being under my bed.
Yeah.
You know?
Mine's
Out of-
Ezra Miller.
Yeah, I get that totally. It's like same vibe, just like total destruction.
Yeah.
That's it. That just like
You know what he could have probably used?
soy sauce and ice cream.
Maybe as punishment.
Uh,
but he should have gotten this new iOS update that allows you to unsend text messages. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Are you pro or anti?
Depends what time of day it is.
I'm so pro. The amount of times I send wrong messages to different groups,
I think
like
that
I'm gonna get in serious trouble.
I don't. I think I don't know. I'm trying to think. For selfish reasons, I like it, but like if you needed a paper trail for something, so you're texting your landlord or
Yeah.
something, and he unsends his
Well,
messages.
you would still have it.
huh?
Oh, you wouldn't still.
Yeah,
have
if
it.
you unsend a message and you're trying to, unless you screenshot it, you know, like, but if you're trying to go back and timestamp something, you know, you wouldn't have it.
I guess just you have to screenshot everything immediately if you feel like you'll need it in the future.
I mean, how would you know? And you can also edit
Yeah.
text. That's not what I said. Oh, it isn't? Oh. I feel like we're
Oh,
just messing
yeah,
with our
that's kinda-
noggins here.
I do want it.
I think this is Gaslight Central.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I was gaslit recently, but I forget.
It's
Was it
probab-
the bees?
Yeah.
I think it was something else too. We can come back to that if it comes to
I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. 'Cause that was the whole reason that they won't update Twitter, is because
Yeah.
they don't want people to be able to edit what they said in the past.
Right. And same with TikTok captions, which like there have been times I've had to fully delete entire TikToks because the caption was a little off,
Oh.
which like that should be an easy fix. Much
Mhm.
easier than a text message edit.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but
I don't know either.
this is going to be a really funny transition because we have been all over the place today. I feel like our streamline has not been as streamlined as one would hope.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Your focus and attention hasn't been. What is it?
My
Your-
I don't know. I don't remember.
Your focus, something hasn't been as sharp. That's fine.
No. Okay. I have one quick thing I want to touch on as we
Part ways.
close out
Uh-huh.
our day here. Austin Butler. Just quick, off the cusp. Tell me what you think about Austin Butler. Hurry.
I don't know.
No thoughts.
No thoughts yet because I haven't seen the Elvis movie, and that's truly the only thing he has to offer besides Zoe 101, iCarly, and this. Like,
No, he was on
literally
every
went
single show.
from Disney, Nickelodeon, immediately to Elvis. Like no transition period.
Can we split screen really quick a picture of Austin Butler currently?
And the Sharpay movie. To be honest, the only thing I really knew him from, besides Zoe 101, was being Vanessa Hudgens' boyfriend.
Yeah, that was.
And now he's Elvis.
Can we split screen really quick a picture of him right now, and then a picture of Elvis?
You know who should have played
Miles
Elvis?
Teller.
Miles Teller. I was just gonna say.
What in the what? Like what?
I mean, if he can act. Like, I don't think Taron Egerton looked anything like Elton John or Rami.
I disagree.
You think Taron Egerton looked like Elton John?
Young Elton John.
Rami looked like Freddie.
I'm so sorry if my brain is fried from all of the
That is Miles
Molly
Teller.
I do, but what is this is just like the stupidest. Obviously,
we'll
if he can act, it's just
We don't know. We don't know. That's the
I'm sure
thing.
Austin's like a really cool dude. I don't get this whole thing he's doing recently. Every interview I see where he's like, he's been apparently like role playing as Elvis for a couple years to get ready for this role.
Right.
But I think that it's kind of cool. Something I do like, because did you know that Harry Styles was originally casted for this?
He was in the talks. That
And-
would have broken the world.
And the guy, I forget the guy's name, the director, was like, "You're already famous, and like I could do something with, I could mold this Austin Butler man into something like to make me more famous." I feel
Also,
like.
I can't imagine Harry's voice becoming Elvis's voice. Like, cannot think of two different voices.
I'm just shaken to my core, but I do like the fact that I like don't have any expectations for Austin Butler to play this monumental role.
Right.
This is gonna be a good movie.
I'm really excited to see
And
it.
you know what I'm excited about? I like these like old. I was watching Anthony Bourdain, Places Unknown, yesterday,
Mhm.
and I have like the coolest TV lineup right now. I'm really excited about it.
That's awesome. Connor.
And he was exploring these like East Village, New York, and doing like all of these interviews with these like old like people like Blondie and all these people that came up in the East Village. And then I remembered our friend Toby Wallace is starring in this new show, Sex Pistols, or is it, it's just Pistol.
Pistol.
I can't wait to watch that. And then this is just cool. It's like these historic times, just revisiting them and like getting actors to play them. It's kind of chilling.
I know,
and cool.
it is cool.
These icons that came up, and then we get to revisit and act like
Yeah.
it's cool.
It is cool.
And it makes me. Oh, I just wish movies didn't change me so much because it's gonna make me want to become this UK drifter living in the sewers and smoking.
Did you start
whatever they
Pistol
smoke.
yet?
No, I'm gonna watch it probably all at once.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see what you are next week.
Oh, oi! Cigarette. I don't know. I
Awesome.
don't know what they.
Yes.
They're all British.
That's probably it.
And then one more thing. Sorry. We got an email from someone this morning, early this morning, and this is actually so new that we didn't put it in the bullet.
I'm
points up
excited
there.
about this one.
Hey, Brooke and Connor, how's it going? This is from, I can't pronounce your name. I
Can I see
absolutely
it?
put. I hate that the thing does that now.
Where is it?
It's the top bold one.
Oh, it's just like her last name.
I put absolutely no thought into what tattoos I put on my body. Example, 3 Harry Styles and 4 Taylor Swift tattoos. So I think y'all should pick out my next one. Draw something, write something, find something on Pinterest, anything. I will get it tattooed. You can tweet me or email me when you finish your design. Excited to see what y'all are. Excited to see if y'all are up for the challenge. Oh, her name's Emma. Love, Emma.
Oh, thanks, Emma. How do you think she'd feel about a tapeworm?
Emma. No.
Yes.
Don't. I hate tapeworms.
But maybe Emma doesn't. They can't be all bad.
I hate tapeworms.
Okay, maybe Emma doesn't.
Oh Oh, Jesus. That's exactly the image that I was expecting to see.
Okay, not a tapeworm, Emma. Not a tapeworm.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
That's really, that is visually assaulting. It's bad. Okay, what are you thinking for Emma?
Ooh.
Could it be a pickle and ranch and Cheetos? Or maybe soy sauce and ice cream? Or
What about our 1 foot by 1 foot plot of land in Ireland?
so just a square?
Yeah, Squarespace.
The way you bring things back to the ads is really a talent.
The
Brooke and Connor logo.
Oh, what if she got? Well, that's kind of a big tattoo, huh?
It is. I don't.
Let me think for a
Well,
second.
Can we noodle on it for a little bit? I don't want to just like make an abrupt decision that's
I
gonna
think we
be
should
on
make
your
an abrupt
body.
decision.
That's gonna be on her body for
We'll
the
get
rest
it
of her
really
life?
small. She said she doesn't put much thought into her tattoos. I don't either.
Okay, what about our logo with a tapeworm like going
No, no.
around
Let
and around
the
and around
tapeworm go.
and around and around?
Let the tapeworm go. What did we say several times today? Alert, attentive, stupid,
Mandible?
subbar, mandible, Amanda Bynes, Amanda Show, AmandaPlease.com.
Totally,
I'm gonna
Kyle.
hit you over the head with this fish.
Oh my! I just like it's so hard to think.
Why
on the
doesn't
spot.
she get a crown, a little
Okay.
tiny crown for Lady and Lord?
What would Lord be?
BNC?
Like a staff, a cane, like a fancy cane.
I don't.
Maybe just a crown because you're a goddamn queen.
Well, no, it should be funny. It should be. Can you get our little icons really tiny on you? Is that possible? No, that's too much about us.
I think you. Yeah, I don't like that. If it's just like I don't know what you want from me right now because I can't think on the spot, even though that's my job. Can you? I'm still like I'm gonna have to keep saying.
No.
I'm gonna have to keep saying tapeworm. Can we tell her next week?
Yeah, next week we'll come. We'll come, and the intro will be.
We'll
your
be thinking
tattoo.
about this all week.
And it's not going to be a tapeworm. I'm actually getting like little stomach things right now because I'm
You know what that probably
feeling-
is?
mandible.
No, a tapeworm. Thank you guys so much
So much
for
for
watching
listening and watching.
and
Cole
listening.
Sprouse's ass.
Oh,
on
I wanted
Instagram.
to talk about Cole. That's what she should get tattooed is Cole Sprouse's ass. And I literally wanted to say,
Okay.
and I'm not being sarcastic at all, I think Cole Sprouse is one of the most brilliant minds of our generation. And we can end on that, and I'm not being satirical.
Okay, I agree. If you want to get Cole Sprouse's big old fat chunky booty, I probably shouldn't say big old fat chunky booty, but it is photoshopped into being a large ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love
I do too.
deeply.
I want to smack it
Smack that.
out on your floor.
Well, seriously,
All right, thank you guys for
thank
listening.
you so much for watching.
All right,
Um,
good luck, Emma, getting that ass tat. Ooh, ass tat.
ass tat.
That's kind of cool. Get a tape.
Thank you all for listening. Go ahead and try some vanilla ice cream and soy sauce tonight. And we love you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Email
you
us.
guys.